Hello. We're going to be talking about 9 steps to create a link in WordPress today. Welcome to the Web Host Advisor. In order to create a link, the first thing we need to do is log into WordPress. When we log into WordPress, select the links from the left-hand menu. There are 2 things we really need to be concerned with. One is, why would you use a link? And the other is, how do we organize the links? Links are used in WordPress to create links to external websites that are on the internet. You need to think about the internet as being kind of like a interconnected highways in this country. There's a huge number of roads that lead from one place to another. These are intersections that when you come to, you need to make a choice of which way you go. We often stumble upon new sites and new things when we come to an intersection. So links allow us to stumble upon new things as we go from one place to another. When you're creating the links in your website, you need to really be concerned about connecting with other people. Be very careful about the links that you do choose. Choose ones that add values to your visitors. If you're a dog grooming business, you wouldn't choose something about horse farming. It's just not related. You want to make sure that you also choose links to people who may be willing to give you a link as well. Connections are the most important thing in the business world and also on the internet. When you create a link, it's important to be able to organize them. When you organize them, the way that WordPress does that is uses link categories. A link category basically is a category that would appear on your screen that would, it's your way of organizing things. You have to define what you would want to do. The name of the category needs to be meaningful and specific. In my case, I use resources as a name for a category. So the first thing that we need to do is actually create categories. So we'll go into link categories from the menu. And in here I'm going to put in a category called related blogs. So I want to have people who are related to me. The first thing you do is you put in a name. The slug itself is something that you specify. Normally it is just letters and numbers. This is a URL-friendly type piece of information. It's going to appear on the URL up here when people click on the category. It's going to appear if that's something that you have included within your system. The description here, you want to put in something that makes sense to you. A list of related blogs, if I spell it correctly, of course. And then all you need to do is press on Add New Link Category. And now we have a new link category, related blogs. To add a link, all we need to do is go to Add Links. Sorry, we go to the Add Link screen. In the Add Link screen, you want to give the link a name. In this case, we're going to link to the Web Host Advisor, which I always seem to spell incorrectly. And in the address, you of course would type in the address of the website. And the description does not always appear in the themes that you use. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Many themes you can define what you want to do with the particular description as well, whether you display it or not. So basically this is just the description that would appear on there. And then of course what we would do is we would select the category. After selecting the category, you can scroll down and there are some other options on this screen, such as the target. By default, the target is none and it'll be on the same window. You can have the target pop up in a new window. That's what I would normally do in most cases. So a new window or a new tab would pop up, and therefore they still have your site in the background. There's this section down here called link relationship. The link relationship, you can define how this link is related to you. If you are including blogs, this could be a blog that is your website. It could be a friend, or it could be acquaintance. It could be somebody that you met. It could be a coworker or a colleague. This is a way you can actually define how this link is related to you. And this helps people to understand where it comes from. You can also define a little bit more information as far as you can include an image or the WordPress, or sorry, the RSS address, so people can subscribe to feeds. And you can define a rating, how you rate this, how important or how relevant is it to your website. These are just some more advanced features that you can get into and add a little bit more. But once you're done adding in the information, that the basics, name, web address, description, and selecting the category, you can simply click on this button in the upper right hand corner and add your link. You're all set. The link has been added to the system, and if I look over here at all links, you'll see that now we have the web host advisor in here, the address, and what section it happens to be logged on. That's it for today. Look forward to talking to you at some later point.